Good everyone and welcome to the CLAVER Report. Now this issue between VDM and Fowles. Now I think you can chastise VDM for his methods and the way he goes about certain things, but in general I think it's a net positive for the society, for Nigeria. Are you getting me? Yes, you might not like the way he sounded or the defamatory things he allegedly said about the Falanos, but to shift the focus from the alleged conspiracy between Bobrisky and certain officials of the EFCC and the Prison Commission Service to just the defamation or the alleged defamation, very dark man, it doesn't make any, it shows how we don't like positivity in Nigeria, how we don't like things being the right way in Nigeria. Are you getting me? Because I don't see any reason why most people, yes, you can chastise very dark man, you can say his methods, his rhetorics, and maybe he adds ad hominem attacks to most of the things he does. But in general, I genuinely think he's doing the Lord's work. I genuinely think he's doing the Lord's work, because if not for him, he's like a whistleblower. If not for him, he wouldn't have known that. Look at this conspiracy that Bobrisky allegedly did not even sleep a day in prison, that he was taken to an apartment near the prison. Are you getting me? That we didn't even know that the money laundering charges was expunged from his record. That he allegedly paid 50 million naira to certain officials of the EFCC. So these are issues we have to be talking about. Yes, the alleged defamation by the Falanos rather is not good. I condemn it. Are you getting me? His rhetoric on that video was, a bit personal. But everybody now changing the whole topic from Bobrisky's alleged conspiracy and colluding with the EFCC, certain members of the EFCC, certain officials, and the Prison Commission, to just very dark man saying he's all this and he's all. I don't think is helping us in Nigeria. Now there's a video of the Director General Prison Rehabilitation Mission, Dr. Bishop Kayode Williams. So on Arise TV, where he was discussing this Bobrisky's issue, I want you to watch the video, and then I'll give you my take on that.
The categorization of the prison set because the prison, which we call now correctional service, has buildings that accommodate convicted criminals and awaiting trials, including condemned criminals. When they enter the prison for the first time, they have to put them on proper recording. Who is this inmate? Where is he to be kept? This man we are discussing today is neither here nor there as a man or a woman to be recognized. Are we going to say he is a man or is a woman? Now, thank God he openly confessed to the judge that tried her at the magistrate court.
Her or him?
Her or him. You see, the confusion is on. That is where I don't want us to over-celebrate the issue. If I explain the setting up of the accommodation is for condemned prisoners, CC, those who have been sentenced to death. They are apart. They should not mingle with other inmates. The second accommodation is convicted inmates who are the owner of the prison, because awaiting trial has not been tried. The accommodation that is provided for all male, are they going to bring Idris with a transgender body look to go and sleep in the general cell with general prisoners? That is where it comes in. That the first thing the record will do is to now say, okay, how do we treat this type of woman? She's not a woman, neither a man.
Neither fish nor frog.
So no,
Well, she identified as a
As a
man.
man.
She's a man. She identified as a man. It's
That-
odd.
that is
So that's a man.
that
That's a
No,
man.
the Nigerian
no,
law,
no, no.
the Nigerian law does not
He's not a man.
understand
He's a transgender.
transsexuality.
No, but he
No, but
answered
identified as
that
a
he's
man.
But what of our body
But
picture?
the correctional center is a legal entity in Nigeria.
Exactly. So they now look for a way not to disturb, because she can cause heavy riots.
No,
in the
no,
prison.
no, no, no. He.
He, you see now.
He identified
As a man.
So we'll have to take
So
what
let's-
I am telling
let's-
you how I was in the prison. I spent 10 years in the prison.
Okay.
I am not telling you stories. All those stories you are hearing, majority of those who are contributing don't know anything that is going on in the prison.
Yeah, but your time was in the 70s.
Whether 70
The time is different now.
I was in the prison day before yesterday. I was at Kirikiri maximum. Not for his problem, but for the correctional message you mentioned now, which they are introducing. Now they now say, okay, how do we do it? They now say, okay, let us give him a special place. It is like that in the prison. They call it for protective custody, because they will tear him to pieces because of our body.
Now I understand Bishop Kayode's sentiment. I understand where he's coming from but now if we now start saying everybody should be getting preferential treatment in prison, it's a slippery slope. Are you getting? Because there are still other prisoners there that still run the risk of being abused by homosexuals in prison. Are you getting me? It's not. I'm not saying it is a good thing, but if we are giving Bobrisky this preferential treatment, are we still going to give others this? And saying that he has feminine features, nobody asked him to do that. He did it to himself, and he's a man. You see, it's a slippery slope. This is what wokeness causes. You know, when people they say people just live your life the way you want, live your life the way. This is where the issue is now. Now they're not cherry picking. They don't even know the kind of. Do you want to send him to a female prison? It doesn't make sense. And now he's struggling to call him a she or a he. And I can see Rufai actually correcting him, saying that he's a woman, he's a man, rather. Are you getting me? These are the issues. You cannot say he's neither here or there. He's a man, he's a biological man. He can try to, live his life as a woman, play dress and every other thing, but he is a biological man with XY chromosome. And you cannot put him in a female prison. You see, this is a slippery slope. Now, from him winning award for best female actress, now they're not debating on which prison to put him, whether a male or female prison, or to give him preferential treatment. If you're going to give him preferential treatment, that means other prisoners will still, you still have to make room for other prisoners to have this same preferential treatment. This is what I've been hammering, that this wokeness is coming to Nigeria. Now, even Bishop Kayode Williams could not even, state and objectively say that this guy is a man. He was cherry picking on calling him a she or a he and saying he's neither. This is black and white. It is black and white. We don't need to come and paint every other thing. Bobrisky is a man, a biological man with XY chromosomes. So these are the issues we want when we start becoming woke, like our counterparts in the West. When we start becoming woke, that very, very soon, from this Bobrisky, very, very soon, we'll start debating too on why men should be in women's sports and vice versa. Are you getting me? This is a problem. And now, the members of the House, I still don't understand why the House of Representatives or Senate have not actually invited the head of the EFCC and the Prisons Commission to actually come and answer certain questions. I don't know why they have not invited them. For me, I generally think Very Dark Man is a whistleblower and should be protected by all means. Now, I understand people saying, yes, he defamed the Falanos, and they still have a right because it's their name. Because I've been saying it on this show that the Falanos, if they're actually allegedly representing Bobrisky, it's not a problem. Bobrisky still needs legal representation. But now, we can still chastise Very Dark Man for maybe his rhetoric against the Falanos and still say that this thing he did, this thing he unearthed, this thing he brought to the public domain is a very, very good thing. At least we know what is happening in the prison commission. We know what is happening at the EFCC level. We know things that are happening, like many alleged conspiracies in the country. So I still don't know why most people are just going about saying he's this one, he's that one, he's not educated. Yes, he might not be well educated, but at least he is trying. I'm not even coming to say I understand. I actually like every of his method, but so far so good. I think it's a net positive for Nigeria as a whole. And that's all I'm going to say about that. So make sure you like, subscribe, do all the fun things, comment and tell me what you think about my opinions on these issues. And then, I love you, but God loves you more. Have a nice day.